Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the referee is really not wanting to check and see if Colby's packing, I want to welcome you to another level presented by PWX. Brett Warburton being joined for the first time ever that I can recall in the broadcast booth with Ethan Case.
Yeah, so found out tonight apparently this and selling T-shirts is where I belong on this show instead of in the ring. So I'm not going to take away from anything, though. These guys are amazing. 6 of the 8 guys in the ring right now are at ringside and in the ring. I'm actually very close to, so I'm really excited about this matchup.
You're not that close to him. We're about the same distance away.
It's about 30 feet.
Yeah, it's a little ways away. It's
Look at Lance
walk.
Lou going through this transition. Lucha dragging Chip Day through into the wheelbarrow from Lude. Drag through on Day.
Have you been practicing?
Yeah, Lucha pass on from Day.
Can I give you a little advice as we go into this? Don't be an announcer.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just trying to earn some pay today, Brett. That's all I'm doing.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, that's all anybody's looking for.
Oh!
This 6-man tag, part of a big social media war between the Ugly Ducklings and the Tommy Thomas. Mason Maddox really didn't have a lot to say on the situation.
But see, here's the downside. Tommy talks for Mason, and then Mason ends up having to take a beating for it. And legitimately, over a decade of wrestling, Brett, Chip Day is the hardest kicker I've ever been in the ring with.
I'll take your word on that. I've seen Chip Day in action a lot over the last 10 years that I've been around.
And look at me, he's looking good.
Yeah, I said something before we went on the air that he appears to have slimmed down since the last time I saw him.
Now this is interesting. 2 young guys I am very fond of. Colby Carino, you know, he has a name to him as well, but Darius Lockhart is a real underdog that a lot of people don't look at, but they really should, because Darius is really good. He's traveled the world training, went to England and trained with Marty Jones, who's one of the best world of sports wrestlers to ever live.
And Tommy Thomas said it in his introduction of Darius, that Darius spent one of the longest tours over in England of any superstar.
Yep, it's true.
And you think of some of the talent that's been here at PWX that has had those same tours over to England.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Going into the show tonight, the Ugly Ducklings knew they were facing Mason Maddox. They weren't aware that Chip Day and Darius Lockhart would be the other 2 members of the team. So they had, what, 4 minutes to prepare?
Yeah.
About the time for the introductions?
But no matter who the partners were, this is what Rob Killjoy wanted right here, face-to-face with Mason Maddox. Even if Mason wasn't the one running his mouth, Rob Killjoy's going to make him pay for what Tommy was saying.
Well, Mason Maddox, no stranger to the Ugly Ducklings. It was back.
Oh, he's fish hooking him. Oh, teed off.
Jeez. I was saying it was Rise of the Champions, the big ladder match featuring the juniors division, where Mason Maddox was victorious. Afterwards, the Ugly Ducklings, who weren't even the Ugly Ducklings quite yet at that point.
That was the night it started, though.
Yeah.
That was the phenomenon took place, and these guys have just been taking it and flying away with it.
Oh, I talked about the social media war between the Ugly Ducklings and the Tommy Thomas. Social media is really where the Ugly Ducklings took off.
Yeah.
They became, as you said, a phenomenon before they even had their first match as a 3-man unit.
Near fall from Maddox. You're absolutely right, though, Brett. Dude. Mason, I know you're young and you got a lot of heart. You do not want to go to town with Rob Killjoy, I promise.
Yeah, Rob Killjoy not afraid to get beat up, and you know, he's, as we've said on here a few times, he has a punchable face.
Very. I've punched it a few times. You know, I'll take that back. It's been a few hundred.
I tried once, and he ducked, and I hit somebody else accidentally. I never had good luck against Killjoy.
A lot of people don't. Wow.
This is one of the signatures of the Ducklings, those rapid-fire tags, that same succession of moves.
Nice little Eddie Guerrero shimmy from Colby Carino. Good ring awareness from Mason Maddox, so able to grab the rope.
I noticed that Coach Mikey out here at ringside has the clipboard. I've never seen Tommy Thomas with a clipboard. I never used one when I managed. It's a unique strategy.
Watch him, he calls plays on it for the boys. Like, it's between that and his "You Better Believe It" shirt.
He's not wearing a shirt.
It's the Hawaii one. It literally says "You Better Believe It."
Does it really?
Yeah. Kabashi style chops.
I think he's getting a little worn out.
Nah, Killjoy doesn't get worn out.
Well, an assist by Colby Carino. That fired him back up. But Tommy Thomas grabbed the leg. Ow! Killjoy stomping the hand of Tommy Thomas.
Good.
Never let it be said that Tommy Thomas isn't going to take an opportunity when it's there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well,
you of all people would know that.
me of all people.
And it's not like you weren't managed by him for a couple of years.
Like, you watched him when he came out, and when they said that, Chip was going to be his partner and everything, Mason's whole demeanor completely changed, and he's kind of shrugging off Chip, and I'll go ahead and tell you, Chip's not going to put up with it.
Well, Chip Day and Mason Maddox were opponents recently.
Right.
So there's still a little hostility there. Mason Maddox is a tremendous talent, but he does have a temper.
Oh, yeah.
That
Well,
may
he's
be
young.
that's that immaturity coming through.
He's like 15, 16?
I think he's a little bit old, not much older than that. I mean, I'm not going to cut his leg off and count the rings or anything.
What if that was real?
He'd be hopping around.
Nice snap suplex from Darius, floating up right into the cover.
Ethan, does Coach Mikey have a duck call in his mouth?
Oh, yeah. It's around his neck.
He has a neck?
Around that trunk.
Oh, that makes more sense. Kick out at 2.
Trying to cut off the air supply to Killjoy here. Killjoy, looking at him, you wouldn't necessarily think it. He's like one of the best conditioned guys I've ever seen in a wrestling ring.
I'll give it that.
Luke is going crazy on the apron.
I don't think he had a head start.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's just something special about chopping in Charlotte. Like, it's just nostalgia.
Especially if you're not the one getting hit by it.
Yeah. At least I don't have to get chopped tonight.
Yeah, you do have the advantage of that at the broadcast booth. I think Chip's a little disappointed in himself.
And a lot of times those are the worst. The ones that make contact but they don't make a lot of sound.
He
made up for that tenfold.
Yep, that one.
Completely and totally.
Yep.
The only thing worse than getting chopped is exactly right after you get chopped, Chip kicks you in the chest.
So you're already stinging, and then you get that cut.
With a chop, you're getting a hand. With a kick, you're getting solid shin right to the chest.
Tag made, Colby in against Mason Maddox, ducks the clothesline.
Oh!
Beautiful German suplex. Carino into the cutter.
Nice. I like that move. That's a nice move.
That was a nice move.
It's a nice move. Jump back into a cutter. I really like that.
You should steal that.
I should.
Make sure to give him credit though. Reverse DDT perhaps, using the ropes. But Tommy Thomas pulling Mason Maddox out of the ring. Killjoy up and over.
Down goes Tommy Thomas. Rob Killjoy. Oh!
Wasn't to the chest, that was right to the nose.
Rob Killjoy literally gives 0 ducks.
Not a single one as we see a head scissor by Maddox out on the floor.
Guys are on the floor. You best believe ducks are gonna fly.
Oh yeah. Carino never afraid to take flight through the ropes.
That was the loudest thud I think I've ever heard at a wrestling show. Oh my God, and these people are on their feet for Colby Carino.
And Colby's one of the smallest guys in the contest, but made the loudest noise. Lockhart up and over!
Oh! Huge tope con, hello!
The crowd here at Escapade VIP on their feet as Lance Ludenow up to the top rope.
Lude's another one. Absolutely zero ducks. Wow! Sky Twister press from Lance Lude.
No, Coach, no. Like, he's going for the swan dive.
Coach Mikey. Antron Brewer getting onto him.
Tommy Thomas is going to stop it. Ethan, what's the opposite of a cat fight? No.
Oh, it is going down.
Put it back on.
It is going down.
The shoes are off. He threw a shoe.
I just learned Mikey can't throw shoes.
We're going to Uganda.
They're challenging each other to hit the other one first.
Super kick.
Oh, jumping knee to Tommy Thomas.
That man has a family.
Does he?
I don't know. Sounded good. No!
Locking lips with D.A. Brewer. High knee from Darius. Oh! Good God! What was that?
It was a cannonball into the corner.
Oh! Dental work to Colby Carino. Oh! 1, 2, 3. DA said Colby's not legal.
How in the world? It took him 2 counts to realize it?
Hey, Darius. What happened? Okay, I'm getting back in there.
I've confused a lot of people in my time, but I don't think I've ever confused Mason Maddox. Or excuse me, I don't even know who's legal now. The double knees by Maddox. So Mason Maddox is legal. Is Carino legal?
Whoa! He monkey flipped Lude into a cannonball on Darius.
I don't think he meant it, but it worked.
Big Saito.
I can't wait
Is this
to watch
the Ducks Day device? Ducks Day device. Rob Killjoy has Mason Maddox up. Oh!
It's a flying V by the Ducks. Is it going to be enough?
1, 2, 3.
The flying V gets the victory for the Ugly Ducklings.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go back, watch this on DVD, watch this on the High Spots Network, and see everything we just missed in the last 5 minutes of that match.
I'm sweating. Jesus.
A big victory for the Ugly Ducklings here at another level. Plenty more action still to come, including our main event, the PWX World Heavyweight Championship versus the career of the Man Scout Jake Manning.